Boom. Now you can see that InControl won the last map. And actually... Oh, looks like we're getting into the knife round. No time for thoughts, only games. So it is time for the knife round. InControl, you can see they do have the little pip showing they won the previous map. See if we get the tie or if we get a split or if we get InControl with 2. That would be a good way for them to really get to work on this season. Lag won the previous knife round. See if they can run it back. That's not a good start. Scorchy takes down Snacksy. Tyra, oh, the trade's coming in. And it is going to be InControl walking away with the knife round. So they will get their choice of side. And InControl will elect to start things off on their CT side. So I've seen a lot more B plays on the pistol than I used to. A lot more teams are going for this. What that's also leading to is a rise in pushing through apartments and taking this space if you can. And JS Feltner already very far up. Lag making the way on in through underpass, but Squirchy gonna lay down the law in mid, takes off 2 heads. Before Weeza does finally answer back and out 3 versus 4, but Sperative does manage to take down JS Feltner. That's a wrap. That is not going to get activated on this round. Snacksy continuing to be a nuisance. If InControl try to rotate away or stick a head out, he'll take it right off. Snacksy guillotines too. And Ozarka now in a 1 versus 3 situation. Ooh, maybe spotting bomb here. Does pop Experative. Does mean that another player going to have to pick up that bomb. Another player going to have to carry that torch. Which Weeza all too happy to do. Lag. Now they'll do something they didn't do much on the T side of Anubis and get the bomb down. And now 1 versus 2. Zarka looking for the play in through jungle, but not going to be able to get it. Snacksy with the headshot. And Lag going to be off to the races early on this one. So here we go. Mirage already giving them a stronger start than they were able to find on Anubis. That's going to be pistols all across the board for InControl. Not going to be forcing up with much of anything, and that is going to mean that those heads unprotected to these rifles. Snacksy going to make full opportunity of that. Zarka does hear the players over by Cat, but Lag are kind of all over the place. And they are painting the walls with InControl, this MAC-10. Doing good work here. As Lag flawlessly close out the second round. So, well, again, the buy is just not going the way of the team that loses the force. And, oh, JS Feltner caught just a little bit too far out. There's another MP9 placed here. Scorchy able to get to 1, but Spud with a trade will again make a big mess of the InControl players against the various walls. Naxi joining in Pop's Beast as well. And this one's starting to feel already like the previous map, only in reverse. Lisa removes Ozarka, erases him. The bomb once again planted on the A-bomb site, and Tyra left alone, 1 versus 4, but all you can really do is try to hold on to that MP9, but it's not going to be allowed when Weeza's on patrol. So lag off to the races. T-side getting some work done. You get the full buy now from InControl, getting that 4th round in. Means they are going to have the op out for Scorchy, playing that in mid. We see the smokes flying in, waiting for that to plume up, and oh, that's a new way of breaking the smoke. I don't think that actually did any damage, but so that's good. Oh, it did a couple of damage. Meanwhile, on the other side of things, Lag looking to really swing their weight around on the B-bomb site. Trojan looking through the window, looking onto the cat player, but nobody's home. It is JS Feltner playing in front of the pillar. Gonna make quick work of him. Can Snaxy find the trade? No, not quite. Good damage, but it's not enough for the frag itself. Ozarka and Tyra activate together, taking down 3, and Spud left alone will fall as InControl themselves on the board 1-3. They will be right off to the races. The money for Lag still in a good spot. We're going to get the op out for Trojan now. We'll see what they can do with a full buy versus a full buy. Yes, we have a new overlay. I've been running this during some of the advanced games that I've been casting earlier this week, but they're asking me to kind of beta test it for them. And, yeah. Just, yeah. All right. Oh, and they're making quick work of these InControl players already. Ozarka now all alone, 1 versus 5. His teammates all falling around him. Lag not going to make this one easy for him. Got to send someone to plant the bomb because I don't think Ozarka is going to challenge unless you've done so. There it is. Now Ozarka just hanging on. Underpass all alone. Kind of try to get a view of where Lag are coming from. But looks like with the money situation where it is, they don't want to drop any of their guns, although they might just do it. Oh, Ozarka, he hears the footsteps. Will retreat into underpass from the stairs. And the question is, will he get picked? And no, he's going to take away 2 weapons for this. Not a third, but that's still heavy losses. Heavy losses for the Lag side to have to deal with. We will get the timeout on the side of InControl. Looks like we've lost a player. So that's going to be more of a tech than attack. But at the very least, Lag coming out swinging. Hopefully Scorchy able to reconnect soon, and we'll get back into the gameplay. Until then, let's go look at skins. We got the Neo Noir here for the Opper. What else we got? This is a Cartel. Very nice, yes. Over here. We've seen this one a few times this game, the headshot. You're welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Here is another headshot. I would imagine probably dropped over from a teammate. And a cartel. And since we're still waiting for Scorch to come back. Ooh, look at these. Look at these gloves. He's got the, what are these? The hedge mazes. Yeah, I don't care about the pistol. It's an Orion. No one cares about that. I want to see the gloves. The gloves are the cool part here. And the knife. Wait, where'd the knife go? There's the knife. It's a fade. That means it's good. Still waiting for Scorchy to come back, so default knife. Next. Default knife. Next. Oh, here we go. Now we got something cool. Karambit Tiger Tooth. No, why are you turning away? Come back. The gloves are fine, but I like the Karambit. Amy's Vegan Supreme Frozen Pizza. I haven't tried that. But if it's from... I'm trying to think if I've tried the place it's from, and I don't think so. No, I haven't tried that one, but Dave's Not Chicken. Hold on, let me look that one up. Hold on. Oh, so it's the hot chicken, but with cauliflower wings. That's cool. That sounds... Believe me, I may not have tried D's, but I have tried... Yeah, anyway. Oh, so the first post is from a month ago and says that Dave's Not Chicken, the breading contains eggs. So I'll have to see if there's a version that doesn't contain eggs. I don't know. At some point I could see doing a food testing stream. And I would just, you know, buy a whole bunch of different foods. But use eggs? I really don't know. Because, like, if you're trying to go for the widest audience, not having eggs is the way to do it. We got a save round anyway from InControl. It's awkward for us. We got some MP9s. So, you know, I can talk in chat. I mean, it might be easier to appeal to a vegetarian audience, but you'd be surprised about the number of things that have milk powder just as like a thing. Like for no reason that I can tell. Yeah, this is a pretty clean AK. I kind of like this. All right. Trojan picking off some saving players here with that op. Yeah, so close. Well, some places put vegetarian instead of vegan because they think that people will find the vegan part more objectionable than... I don't know. It's super weird. It's super weird. Because it's like, is this vegetarian? Yes. Is it also vegan? Yes. Why didn't you write vegan? Question marks. All right, well, Lag off to a strong start on their T side this time around. 5-1. Does kind of seem like Anubis gave them a few things to think about. Oh, Trojan very nearly misses the shot. And on the other side of things, Trojan going to take the man advantage off the head of the round. Well, they'll slow most of Lag down. Weeza getting very aggro inside of apartments. Does someone called on the the leash there. He's like, hey, dude, look how far up you are with no help. He's like, oh, understandable. Have a nice day. Meanwhile, Scorchy gonna continue to make a nuisance of himself with the AWP. He's maybe in a position to cause some damage here in mid, but he's got a lot to look out for. A lot of timing that won't necessarily go his way. Oh, barely missing the timing here with JS Feltner. Molly's going to go into position from the ramp position, and JS Feltner will catch the timing onto Weeza. This round is going to be on the back of Trojan to try and close this one out, and it's a 1 versus 4 to do it. Tyra. Oh, wait a minute. That's a second one. That is very good. 1 versus 2. Still 30 seconds remaining on the round. This position should be more than known. Oh, nearly gets there. Ozarka proves a hero for InControl. That very nearly worked out for the Opper of LAG, the former Eternal Fire Academy Opper. But in the end, like Mirage, just vanishes in the sun. Oh, well, Trojan not going to take that lying down. Tyra going to be the first of his victims on this round. And LAG looking for the mid control once again. This time, they're going to have a lot of it given to them. The smokes do fade. JS Feltner going to have to be smoked off again, but just before it blooms, he goes for the shots, and he's not able to take any heads. And it's just going to be the rounds of Oppers being called upon to do everything. And Trojan seems to be the better of the two. Lag will make it a 6-2 game. And LAG going to be very much on the back foot. We got the scout out for Tyra. So this is something that MCS always seemed to like to do. They got the CZ out on the CT side. CZ, if you're not from the US. Weeza gonna quickly take the pistol out of JS Feltner's hand. Be like, stop that. AK in your face. Scorchy being pushed off of apartments too. Ooh, but wait a minute. Man, this one's a tough one to spectate. A lot of things going on at the same time with the eco round. And it's lag that are going to actually be put on the back foot here. The pistol's working out beautifully for InControl. Snaxy caught jumping. And it's just Trojan again left alone. Again in the 1vX, this time a 1v4 situation. And again, we're going to get some Jame time. Does not want to give up this op. But he's got InControl players all around him. He's like, yeah, I'll toss that outside the map. You can't have it. Pulls out the Glock. Just going to try to make a nuisance of himself, but not going to be doing much besides just being annoying. So is this comeback, is this path for lag, is it real or is it just a fantasy? Because while the map's called Mirage, you hope your lead isn't won. Oh, Trojan catches the leg of Beast. Unfortunately, that's not a leg that's going to be edible. That was a bad joke. Why did I say that? That was stupid. Anyway, full buys here. Lag looking to extend their lead. Continue to extend their lead. InControl definitely don't want to make this one easy for them. Walking away with the 2-0 on tonight's match would be huge. Both of these teams coming into tonight with a single map win apiece. I could really use this. Oh, but not if Tyra has anything to say. Just obliterates too. Oh, Troja and Weeza will answer back. Crack on back. Bomb down now inside of Connector. And InControl playing back to back. And it's Beast's back. That back bites first. Now Trojan. Should have been called out that there were two over by that side. There's not really enough time to make your way the long way around. Gotta make this one quick. Gotta make it clean. Gotta make it funny. Make it loud at the very least. That's gonna tip InControl off. See them already moving their way on over to the bomb site, but Azarka gonna go get out ahead of the Molotov. Oh, Trojan. This would be a huge win, but the time expires. Did not make it funny enough, and he lost the op after time. That is brutal for Lag's economy. Only 2 rounds in the lead when they had such a strong start out of the gate on their T side. Well, maybe the question is, can you make it fast? Can you make it funny once again? Beast getting caught with a couple of shots. Falls early on to the pistol of Weeza, and Lag, they're looking for all the space here. Gonna put those Deegs to work. Can they do enough, though? Tyra, okay, spraying down a lot of them, and Experative just gonna be crushed from above. J.S. Feltner says, no more funny business. We've seen this before. 5-6. InControl bringing this one back. Should get one last reasonable buy out of Lag. You can make it a 7-5 on your T side. You can walk away with your head held high. I feel like this start, a 6-6 T side, is one where you're going to be like, just where did we all go wrong? Oh no, Beast. Picking off the first. Instant trades back and forth down to the 3 versus 3. Ozarka now going to be all alone on the B bomb site, but here's Snaxy outside playing in apartments. Experative making his way on in quickly, not expecting this. Oh, this could be crazy. Experative going to be the one to catch the timing on Cat. Looking for more in market. There's the head of Beast. And it's just going to be Scorchy left over here with that AWP. It does avenge his teammates. Now has a ton of weight on his shoulders. 1 versus 2 and 50 HP to do it with. Does have the kit. Waiting for Lag to maybe expose themselves to go for the shot. Oh, the scope is heard and Spotomatic. The headshot. Lag. They'll close this one out with a 7-5. Again, considering how that one started off, I think they'll be happy to do so. Now the question is, can they keep this rolling here on their CT side? Because that was a good T side. Gave us something to talk about. Gave us things to watch. But if you can't keep it rolling into your CT side, it didn't even matter. And on Anubis, they did not win a single round on their CT side. So the hope is, got a little bit more to show here on Mirage, and Trojan putting down some early shots, putting down some early damage through the smoke on stairs. Doesn't finalize any frags, and InControl going to take that as license to get very fast, very pushy, bomb down, quick trades, Beast with 2. Spud walking in with the dualies, looking for some kills of his own. Trojan, good kills, 2 to his name, and it's going to be Ozarka left alone. 1 versus 2, his teammates all fallen. Bomb halfway ticked down. He hears these players ticket. That's the first headshot. Can he get them both? Yes, he can! And InControl take the pistol, and Ozarka is feeling it. Lag are going to be feeling pretty silly on that one. They had some beautiful shots coming out of CT, and it just wasn't enough. Can anyone stop Ozarka? He's not Dunk, I swear. He can be stopped. Now I do get the stack in connector for the LAG side. Tyra very carefully walking on through the smoke, covering his entire push. Flash out, and Lag, they'll make their way out of connector, but nobody's home. Tyra will greet them. They decide to come up cat. It's looking like we're going to get everybody walking into apartments as the bomb is planted. Just experative. Hanging out on Firebox. So now... Ooh, Deagle does do some damage. That's just going to alert InControl to its presence, and they will swarm on in. Like a swarm of angry bees. J.S. Feltner. Tip of the spear here. He's got... some more behind him. Does manage to take down 1, but now it falls squarely in the purview of Beast. Quickly picking up kill after kill. You're looking for an NA team? Are you looking to, like, own an NA team? Is that what I'm getting from this? I don't own a team, so I can't really help you with that, but you're an EU player. Want to get on an NA team. Ah. Well, I think you might want to start with advanced or main. But, I mean, if you join my Discord, we're always talking about roster changes, and okay, InControl with a hot start on the A-bomb site, just bowling over the lag players. Snaxy, last player standing, but it is a 1 versus 2, and he's got the correct read on this. Bomb heading over to the B-bomb site. The Molly give him more than enough information, but tries to make his way into Murder Holt, denied by Ozarka. InControl now taking control of this game. They came so far, tried so hard. InControl just proving to be too much for lag tonight. Alright, cool. Well, if we can find you a team, we will. Well, that's a good kill for Snaxy on that 5-7. But InControl looking to make this one quick. Ozarka Good kill over to Snacksy. Spud answers back. So the Deagle's still got something to say, and the MP9's got even more, and that might just be enough here. Ozarka left all alone once again. Oh, he's got one bullet in the chamber. Has to pull out the dualies. It's pistol versus pistol, and Trojan's got the better one. Egg will bring this one back to 8 aside. Well, we're getting a lot closer of a game than we just had. That does feel pretty darn good. So 8-8. Full buys all around. This is Lag's chance to swing this one back. And they've already lost a player on Cat. Weeza has to find the trade here. It does, but needs a multi-frag. Will be denied by Scorchy, and Ozarka picking up the headshot onto Experative as well. Quickly traded by Snacksy. Will hide out on site, but this is a 2 versus 3. Making some moves here, but still in the danger zone, still in the hot zone, and it's Beast with the frag, and Spud needs this 1 versus 3. This 1 versus 3 would be everything and a bag of chips for LAG. Can they find a win here? They want their second win too, but InControl are more interested in finding the 2-0 tonight. Get the timeout for the LAG side on their CT side. They've definitely done more here than they were able to do some of their previous games. But is this one already outside of their control? The money not in the best of spots here. The force buy would be risky. At the very least, they don't have to deal with the AWP. We're doing the double timeout thing. One timeout expires, you fling out the next one. All right, 2 timeouts down. And all we have for Leg to separate InControl from the tie or double digits is this awkward force by Weeza with the M4, Trojan with the Scout, and pistols on the rest. This Molotov going to stop the push out of Weeza. And InControl looking strong. Looking dominant. The Scout for Trojan could be everything. It could open up the door for Lag. Or it could be what shuts the door in their face. Weeza already taken down. Tyra finding a quick double off the bat. Just popping heads like a fruit ninja. Spots player on Cat as well. That is round securely in the favor of InControl. That's both of the primary weapons knocked off of the Lag players. And InControl, they're not going to offer up much more space. They're taking it. Lag securely sequestered on the B-bomb site. Experative waiting for the player to walk out from murder hole, but JS Feltner just holding. Bomb going to be planted, and Lag, there's not really a way back into this round for them. Go Baloney Eater. Now, he's not having a great series here. Imperative looking to cause some funny business, but JS Feltner wise to his tricks. Well, Snacksy does drop Scorchy, but this round still going to be double digits for InControl. AK picked up at the very least the last possible second. And it is going to be the full buy here for Lag. They're on that full round loss bonus, so that awkward force was a chance. There was a chance. But it does feel like if InControl win this one, they will be able to just dance their way to the finish line. Oh, that nade eaten by Snacksy and Trojan. Snacksy walks out into the meat grinder, and it's already 3 players down for Lag for only 1 in response. And Trojan just trying to hold on to this scoped weapon, the AWP in his hands. He doesn't want to let it go like a security blanket. Question is, can you hold on? Fires off a shot. That's going to alert Scorchy, and that's going to be the head disappeared by that AK. Oh, and the AWP picked up everything, falling into the hands of InControl. One final buy here for Lag before InControl hit that map point. It is feeling desperate from the CT side. Desperate it shall be. 4 players out on the A-bomb site. Do have Weeza to watch Connector, but Trojan looking for his cold Zera play. He's like, I have op, I go B. Maybe they walk into me. The first face is Beast, but Ozarka with the trade. There will be no cold Zera play on this day. As InControl all over the defenses. Ozarka proving themselves a masterful player on this T side. And Lag, they've been sent scurrying. 3 players left standing, just looking to hold on to their weapons. InControl striking fear into the hearts of their opponents. InControl looking for that 2-0 tonight. Well, Lag, you're on death's door. Do you have your second chances prepared? Or is this it? 8-12. Could be 8-13, or could be just a touch more. The Molotovs' momentary respite here is InControl. Again, they did it before. They're looking to close this one out fast. 5 players rushing into the A-bomb site, rushing into the grinder, and walking out victorious. 2 kills already, now 3. Now more. The pins falling for LAG. Weeza, the last one standing. Gonna be chased down, gonna be flashed out, looking for the kills, and it's gonna be Tyra to close it. 13-8. InControl will close this one 2-0 on the evening. And that is going to be a GG. That is going to be a well played by InControl. They needed that. They really needed that. They've been having a really rough start to their season, but some fresh blood might be exactly how they start to climb up the leaderboard. might be exactly how they start to make their mark on this season. I do want to say once again, thank you. I do see that Scorchy has just hit the follow button. I imagine you're here